Greetings, HTML hustlers and CSS stylers. You thought winter break was for sleeping in? Well, not in IS 229, and definitely not on CMS Now, the only newscast where tags aren't left open, but minds always are. I'm Tommy Mack, and in this episode, we're diving into the winter break session of IS 229 and putting the fun in web design fundamentals, with raw reflections, student blog highlights, man-on-the-street interviews, and yes, an explanation of the difference between class and ID that won't make your brain freeze. While the world was binge-watching shows and burning cookies, these students were out here building blogs, battling divs, and reflecting on what the internet means to them.
My first website was Neopets. No regrets.
I accidentally made my header 800 pixels tall. It looked like a skyscraper.
I remember dial-up. I remember waiting. Now the waiting is gone, but so is the wonder.
Great insights. Also, questionable plugin decisions. But hey, content in the wild. Back to you, Tommy Mack.
Speaking of wild, ever wonder the difference between a class and an ID? Well, don't worry, you're not the only one. Let's break it down with the help of two students, a handful of Legos, and the sacred law of CSS specificity. It's time for Classes versus IDs, explained like humans.
Imagine this is your website, and every Lego minifigure on this table is an element, like a paragraph, a div, or an image.
Now this little guy has a name tag that says Hero Banner. That's an ID. It's unique. There's only one of them. One name, one job.
These three? They're all wearing red shirts. That's a class.
It's like saying, everyone wearing red gets the same styling. So if you want to change how all your buttons look, use a class.
If you want to change just your main header, use an ID.
Classes are reusable.
An ID is unique, just like you.
That's our explainer on class versus ID.
And remember, style responsibly.
All right, we've mastered the difference between classes and IDs, but how did our students really put that knowledge to work? Over winter break, students in IS 229 weren't just learning code, they were building personal websites from scratch. HTML, CSS, a little JavaScript, and a whole lot of personality. Some built portfolios, others showcased hobbies, and a few may have added animations just because they could.
I made a page about all my hobbies: music, painting, gaming. It's a vibe.
I used CSS Grid to lay out my project cards, and a contact form that actually works with a little JavaScript.
I didn't want distractions, just structure. Good content deserves a clean frame.
Not bad for winter break, right? These students didn't just learn, they built something personal, something real. That's it for this episode of CMS Now. I'm Tommy Mack, hoping that your content is both festive and well-structured.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to build.
Wait, is this a block editor or am I playing digital Legos?
Yes!